Here are 3 of your most valuable resources and how you can get the most out of them. My name is Arman Vakili, your value plug, and if you want to get more cool videos like this, and if you want to get notified the next time that we drop something, make sure that you subscribe and make sure that you hit that bell, that notification bell, so that you get that notification. Okay, your 3 most valuable resources are your time, your energy, and your money. Everything that you do in your life is going to cost you at least one of those things. Your time, which could be interchangeably used with focus, so your time could also be your focus and your attention, your energy, and your money. For example, if you want to get healthy, then you would go ahead and definitely invest some time and definitely some energy. And if you're really serious about it, then you would maybe even invest some money and you would go get yourself a gym membership and maybe even hire a personal trainer. If you want a successful business, there's really only 2 ways that you could do it. You could either buy one or you could build one. So if you choose the route where you're building one, you may not necessarily put down a lot of money. You may have little to no money, but you definitely do have a lot of time and energy. So you'll be investing a lot more time and energy if you don't have a lot of money and you want to build it. If you have a little bit of money, then you can leverage things like advertising or other people's time and energy. And you can replace yourself in some capacities so that you can focus on the bigger growth things and then you can build the business a little bit faster. And if you have a lot of money, then you could just buy the business and then make sure that you have a really good team in place and they'll run and build the thing for you. That way you get to keep all of your time and your energy. Now, in most cases, we all come into the game pretty similar. We don't really have a lot of money, but we do have a lot of time and energy, and we're taught to use our time and energy to go out and earn money. An example, go trade your hours for dollars. Go exchange your hours for dollars. That's what they teach us, right? Some people are pretty clever though. They'll be in that system, so they'll have a good job, quote unquote. And they'll be working those 40, 50 hours a week and they'll save up enough money to buy their first passive income source, or they'll work extra hours on top of that day job so that they can build their passive income source. The reason for that is because they want to buy back their time and their energy, right? That's why passive income is such a big deal, because it actually lets you buy back your time and your energy. Now, here's how you can get the most out of your time, your energy, and your money. You got to learn to love this word called leverage. If you really want to get good at this whole game, doesn't matter what you're trying to do, you really need to learn how to leverage. There are a lot of different leverage points in life. A common term for this is hacks. They can say, a life hack or a business hack, a money hack. There's an entire industry called biohacking. It's led by Dave Asprey, and it's around this concept of using different nutrients and different types of resources and exercises. There's so many things, and I'm not even going to pretend like I know all of that stuff, but there's a different world now. There's a new industry called biohacking that is about making sure that you live a long, fruitful, prosperous, energetic, healthy life, and do it in a hack type of a way where like you can eat certain things. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. You know how the whole thing works, right? So this is what it means to be good at leverage, or to understand leverage, or to use leverage. You're really just using life hacks or business hacks or money hacks. And we'll talk about a few of like the really common ones or important ones specifically for this conversation. A common form of leveraging money is investing money, right? So your money earns more money, therefore that's leverage. Without you having to do anything, it can grow in value, it can pay you dividends, so on and so forth. That's one form of leveraging money. Another form of leveraging money is to borrow somebody else's dollar, right? So instead of your dollar making money for you or you using your own dollar, you use somebody else's dollar and you use that to go buy income. Right? If you're smart, right? You would borrow money to go buy income. And that's the beauty of leveraging money. And there's so many different ways that you can leverage money. This is just a couple of really common ones that you've probably heard of. A common leverage point for energy is technology. So imagine that you want to find a piece of information and you have to go through, file cabinets filled with index cards so that you can find the relevant books, and then you got to go read those books so that you can get the information or maybe find the information that you're looking for. And you would be spending hours, probably days, maybe even weeks to try to find that information versus just doing a simple Google search. and maybe in a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes, you'll get the answer that you're looking for. That's the power of technology. And so you would save so much energy by using technology. And the same thing could be applied to the hack for time or finding leverage for time. If you want to get your time back, you also use technology. The Google example is a really good one. Another really good example for leverage points for time is to use somebody else's time and energy. And these are, again, just very, very common forms of leverage inside of time, energy, and money. So here are a couple of free life hacks for you. If you want to leverage other people's time and energy, you don't necessarily have to pay them a salary or a wage. If you can make them a good enough offer, if you can give them a good enough incentive, then you can get that person to work with you. They can partner with you on whatever the venture is, whatever the collaboration is, and then they would get paid whenever the venture makes money. And so that's a really great way to leverage somebody else's time and energy without necessarily having to pay them out of your pocket. Another great hack is to use somebody else's ideas. So chances are, whatever venture you're in and whatever you're trying to accomplish, there's probably a book out there that somebody's written that they're sharing their ideas with you. And that idea could be used to either speed up your process or make you better at what you're doing, deliver something better to the customer, whatever that may be. And it can get you good. It can get you better at your business, at your venture, at your health, whatever it is that you're trying to do. There's a good idea, there's a good chance that there's a good idea that exists out there that you can leverage so that you can do your thing faster. So that's another really great life hack or a hacking point or a leverage point that you can use that is somebody else's idea. The ultimate goal is to own all of your time and energy. And the more common way, or probably the only way to do that, is through buying it with money or building something that the technology can do it for you or something like that. But you need to have some kind of an asset that can generate the revenue, the income without you passively so that you can own all of your time and energy. Imagine not having to go to work and spend 40, 50 hours, 60 hours a week at some job, trade your time and your energy for dollars and get a limited amount of time with your family or loved ones or doing the things that you want to do. Imagine that all of that was taken care of. And for a lot of people, it's $5,000 a month, $10,000. It's not a lot of money. Not everybody wants to become a millionaire. Most people just want freedom. And freedom means that you own your time and your energy. And really the only way that you can do that is to either buy an asset or build something that can pay you that $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month so that you can buy back that time and energy. And that's the beautiful thing, that you would go to work because you want to, not because you have to. You would do something productive, build something because you want to, not because you have to, because you have the burden of bills and all of that stress on top of you. And that's the thing. That's the power of passive income. That's why I think it's such a big deal. It's not necessarily that you can buy all these amazing things, which is super awesome. You can definitely do all those things if that's what you want, but it's the freedom. It lets you buy back your other two main resources, which is your time and your energy. And that brings us to the perfect segue. If you're interested in either buying an asset that can generate that revenue for you and pay you that monthly $5,000, $10,000, or building one because you don't have a really big lump sum that you can buy an asset like that, send me an email and let's talk about it. I've been in this business, in the financial services and the business development business, since 2005. I want to say 2005, 2006, let's say 2006. It's been a long time. I've seen a couple of recessions happen. I've seen a couple of really strong bull markets happen. I've built businesses. I've bought investments. I've bought assets. All of these things that I'm talking to you about, I've actually done myself and I've learned from people. So this is not something that I came up with, right? I used somebody else's teaching, somebody else's idea to do it. And now we have this organization and this team and this whole beautiful business that I honestly never thought would even exist because of the fact that I was like, you know what? I kind of just want to be free, man. I just want my time and energy, honestly. It's like, it would be amazing to have all the wealth, but I just want my time and energy back. So if that's you, send me an email. If you don't want to talk about it or if you don't want to go into business with me, I wrote a book that can actually help you with this as well. And it's called cash machines. And you can get this on Amazon, and there's going to be a link to this in the description below. But really, you can do it. If you want somebody to help you and kind of guide you along the way, hit me up. If not, get the book. If not, do a Google search or a YouTube search and learn what it takes to build that $5,000 income for yourself, that passive income, $10,000, whatever it is, whatever your number is. Probably is not in the millions, because your cost of living, doesn't matter who the person is. Anybody can live off of $10,000 a month, but it's like having a leisurely life or having a really great life where you can enjoy all of those leisurely things, those luxurious things. That's what people want the extra money for. But just to live and just to not have to go to work, whatever you're getting paid from your salary, just think about that. If you're getting paid $8,000 a month from your salary job, then that's it. That's your number. $8,000 a month is all it's going to take for you to buy back all of your time and energy. So I don't know how you do it. I personally don't really care how you do it, but you got to do it. You got to buy back your time and energy. If I can help you, let me know. If not, I wish you the best of luck. Drop your comments and your questions in the comment section below. We'll talk about them, and I'll see you in the next video.